Jerry, and we are about to start our compliance training in English version in a short while. I hope my voice is clear enough.
Yes, good. Can
Okay,
hear. Thank you. Thank you, Jerry.
thank you. So I shall begin right away. First of all, I just want to
Thanks.
wish a very good morning. And during this crisis, pandemic crisis, I encourage every one of us to be safe, stay at home, and practice good hygiene. Only go out whenever necessary. If you do not have any urgency, please stay home. Let's do our part to flatten the curve so that we can proceed as our daily life as usual. Okay, the trainings today is all about the things you can do and you cannot do as independent distributor. As a distributor, there will be a set of guidelines that has been designed cater to the government regulations as well as companies policy. It okay. Why is it important for distributors to adhere to the policies? First of all, the policies and procedures are designed as to create and promote awareness. At the same time, it serves as a guideline to protect every individuals from making unwarranted actions which could lead to prosecution by the government. For example, if you make a certain actions which you may or may not know whether it's okay to be doing that, there must be some sort of consequences. Third, it's helped to create a healthy opportunity, and by creating a healthy opportunity, we could establish trust towards the public. Definitely, public opinions or public trust is very important in our branding and also our products. This is because if, let's say, our distributors does not align to the policies, the public would not trust to buy or to even try the product. So it is important for we as a distributor to display a good business conduct and adhere to the policies in order to attract more public to buy or to even try our products. Okay, moving on. What are the common issues that Energy Malaysians are facing at this moment? It is not just Energic as a direct selling company, it's basically almost every direct selling companies in Malaysia. Some of the issues would be discounting, online sales, offering some sort of free gift concessions, even making claims which is constitute to the therapeutic and medical claims, or using our marks without our authorization. These are the common mistakes or common issues that our distributors are doing it. And okay, first of all, every distributor must conduct our business in ethical and correct manner. What does it mean by ethical and correct manner? It's a wide range of definition. First of all, basically you cannot engage in any deceptive or misleading practices. If our compensation plan stated as otherwise, you have to mention as it is. You cannot create your own marketing plan or come up with a new marketing plan on top of Energic's marketing plan. And if our products are meant to not treat any disease, you cannot say that it could cure diseases. That's one of the core principles. You have to use whatever that Energic has provided, whether it's within policies itself or informations brochures, catalog, or even website. You cannot add on anything which is not included. If let's say, right, you guys have any question, just type it in. Along the way, I will answer the question. Okay. You cannot make false and fraudulent representation about energy products, services, marketing plans, and income potentials. What do I mean by false and fraudulent representations? Okay, most common mistakes would be people tends to say that energy product could heal or could treat certain diseases. That's one of the fraudulent representations. Basically, as I mentioned earlier, it all goes back to what have been provided by the company, whether it's in policies itself, websites, catalogs, or brochures, to be used towards the public. If let's say, if you're not sure whether statement that you would like to represent or make is correct or not, feel free to contact me. I will advise you. And do explain clearly towards your prospective buyer on all of these aspects. For example, products, compensation plans, policies, procedures, distributors' rights, duties, as well as other important information that may affect their judgment. Okay, you need to clearly explain to your prospective buyers in between of every product. If let's say they're asking what's the difference between K and Super, you have to mention the specification. For example, you cannot implicate or portray an information which is not correct, whereby if let's say customer have the tendency to buy a Super, but you say a bad thing about Super. So it doesn't work that way. It's good to give a comparison, but must be in correct manner. Next, okay. Every distributor is required to always carry with them their authority card. Okay, what is this authority card? Authority card is actually an identification given by ENAGIC as required by the government under Direct Sales Act as a proof to indicate you are a direct seller. This is something that you need to bring. This is within the regulation itself, Direct Selling Act. I see you must bring it everywhere. If they say you have a authority card, just carry it forward and just have it along with you. If let's say you do not have the authority card, you can always drop us an email and we will issue a card for you. There will be no charges for the first timer. And for the new joiner, right, if let's say they purchase a machine from us and become a distributor, they will receive an authority card as well. Remember, authority card is important as to indicate you as a direct seller of ENAGIC Malaysia Berhad. Okay, another thing that you have to clearly explain is the cooling off period. First of all, some of you might wonder what is cooling off period. It is a period given by the government to all purchaser, regardless distributor or user, of their rights to cancel the order. This needs to be explained. This is within the regulation itself, Direct Sales Act. How many days are the cooling off period given by the government? Okay, government provide 10 days cooling off period from the date of registration. For example, if I were to register on first as a distributor or user, I can exercise my rights of cooling off periods if and only if the machines has not been released from the company. Release here refers to whether shipment or self-collected. I still have that cooling off period rights, and I will entitled to earn 100% money back guarantee. That is my rights as a purchaser. The rights will be automatically waived if I have decided or collected the machine or received the machine within the right way. Mean to say, if let's say I buy it today and then next day I already receive a machine, or the moment the machine released from the office, as per purchasers, as per my instruction, then my rights will be waived. Every distributor must explain to the prospective buyers clearly, and this is also included in the product application form. This is meant as to protect prospective buyers and to ensure their rights is available. Okay. Under our policies, you cannot make any income claims or representation, meaning to say you cannot project, because these incomes differs from each individual. It's not a constant or fixed salary. It's not. It's based on your efforts. If let's say you do a lot of sales that month, you will earn more. If it differs from each individual. So basically, you cannot. If let's say you have a social media, you cannot print screen your genealogy report and put it there. That's action would consider as income projection. We do not want to give misrepresentation towards the public that if you join ENAGIC within a month, you will definitely earn this amount ABC. That's not how it works. It is because of efforts of each individual. Next, you cannot imply that a job or position is available and no specific income can be made. Like I said, as a distributor, there's no specific income. There is no fixed income every month. If you do your efforts diligently and have a lot of sales, you will earn greater than other people. So we do not want to give misrepresentation towards the public or new joiner that by joining ENAGIC you will earn this much every month. Moving forward would be for trade shows and retail establishment. Every exhibition, roadshows, seminar, and workshops, distributors must obtain written approval from ENAGIC. If let's say, if let's say you guys want to have a exhibition somewhere in maybe February next year, you need to submit to us at least 1 month in advance. You can get the form from myself, and inside the form there will be terms and condition, list of things that you can and you cannot do. And for the time being, I believe during this pandemic, none of us may be able to do exhibition or roadshows due to the government regulation as well. Okay, if let's say you want, for retail establishment, if let's say you want to open a store which holds a authorized kangen shop, or we call it authorized service center. You need to get approval, written approval from ENAGIC as well. These two, you can just fill up a form, send it to me, and I will review. If there is any amendment that needs to be made, I will notify you to the email. Okay, the first common issues that we ENAGIC are facing are our trademark issues. Trademarks refers to the rights of the company in aspects such as logo, pictures, brand, which has been registered. Okay, for example, every marks that we are using ENAGIC have, you cannot simply use it. You need to get a written authorization from the company. What are our trademarks? These are our trademarks: Kangen Water, ENAGIC, NSPA, and Level Up. Okay, if let's say right, you want to use our trademark, you can just send an email. For example, you wanna create your own artwork. Yes, we allow you to create your own artwork for as long as you submit to us, fill up a form, submit to us. We will review it, and if let's say there should be any amendment, we will put a remark. Okay, as we all are aware, there are two sets of logo. One is for the company, one is for independent distributor, and this is for independent distributor. If let's say you want to create a banner or brochure, name card, you need to fill up the form. The form is called as approved material certificate form. They are basic requirements that you need to have on top of other requirements. Just go through the form. I can't explain everything in the form right now. It will take a lot of time. Okay, how do you get this logo? Just drop me an email. I will provide you with the logo. Okay, this is some of the example of infringement and or passing of our trademark. Okay, you can see this artwork does not obtain any written approval, and SD501 is also considered as our trademark pictures. Okay, next is this one lah. You can see one of the mistake is that use the word Kangen Water. This is actually TM, and this is ENAGIC logo, which is not independent ENAGIC distributor logo. Okay, these are just the penalty that will be imposed to you lah, if let's say we file a complaint to the government. Basically, we do not want to go over there lah. Okay, next main issue would be medical claims. Okay, as we all know, under the Article 8 of ENAGIC Policy and Procedures, no distributor can make any claims as to therapeutic or curative properties of the products or even water produced from our products. Okay, what is defined as medical claim? For example, if let's say you say drink Kangen water can cure diabetes, that is considered as medical claim. The word cure, prevent, improve certain disease are considered as medical claim. And this is also based on the Medicine Sales and Advertisement Act, whereby there are certain claims that you can make. Our products are not meant to cure any disease or to prevent any disease, nor improve any condition of any individual. Medical claims can come in terms in aspect of words, hard copy, or even electronic form. So you can't make any medical claim. Okay, these are the example of medical claims. If you can see the circle here at the banner, these are the list of 20 listed diseases that has been gazetted in Medicine Sales and Advertisement Act, whereby no one can make claims towards this medicine, towards these diseases. These are another thing. Basically, there should be no testimonial. There should be no pictures before and after of a person condition, no any endorsement from any doctor or medical practitioners, because it will give a misrepresentation towards the public that somehow by having Kangen water or any water produced by our machine could help to improve a certain condition. That is, this banner itself is considered as medical claim. Okay, like I said, this is not just energy regulation or energy policies and procedures. This is based on the Medicine Advertisement and Sales Act. It has been gazetted. If let's say government, if they do their thorough investigation and found out that our distributors have done such, these are the liability that you will have to face. Next will be medical device. Okay, and in Malaysia, ENAGIC machine is not registered as a medical device. We imported ENAGIC machines as a water purifier / ionizer category. So you cannot claim it is a medical device at all. It's different from each country. Medical device has a very, we'll call it, specific regulation under the Medical Device Act, whereby it covers all products except for medicine used in healthcare for diagnosis, prevention, monitoring, treatment of illness or disabilities. Basically, our machine is not catered as a medical device. So you cannot use this certification at all. What are the certification that has been prohibited? We do have JAPA, Japanese Associated Prevention Medicine for adult disease, Minister of Health, Labour and Welfare, with these two license number. Basically, we had few meetings with the Medical Device Authority. It is an agency from the Medical Device Authority, and they have advised us to remove all this certification. And this will be the penalty lah. Okay, moving on will be sales of water, included Kangen water and any other water produced from our machine. You cannot make sales. The main focus of energy business is to promote products, the machine itself, not to do sales of water. Okay, what does it mean by sales of water? If let's say you bottle it and you sell it, there is a transaction of money, sum of money, which you may say it as a donation. It is also prohibited. You cannot charge distributors or public for any expense of sample water. Okay, this would be the example. You see, bottle and some more labeling. Basically, any transaction includes transaction of sum of money is considered as sales of Kangen water. Okay, this is because you need to get approval, and sales of water have specific regulation under Food Act. Goes back to the principle, if let's say you sell water, you will somehow kill off the market, because one person selling water, other person will also follow by selling water. We do not want that to happen. The core business principle of ENAGIC is to share the products itself, the machine, and its benefit, not the water, not just by selling the water. Promote the machine, sell the machine, so that everyone in Malaysia could gain the benefit from the machine. Okay, the next issue would be labeling. Okay, labeling here refers to the bottle itself. You cannot have any labeling at all attached on the bottle or printed on the bottle, because for labeling there is a specific regulation as well, whereby the label prescribed or attached to the bottle must follow the guideline given by the Ministry of Health. There is a specific guideline. That's why if you see mineral water, right, you can see what are the information listed. If you just want to share with your prospective buyer, you have a bottle of Kangen water, and then you put Kangen water as a label. There's no specific based on the government regulation. So simply to put, labeling is not allowed. No labeling at all. Okay, these are the labeling lah. False labeling. Okay, these are the regulations. What would happen? Okay, next will be non-pre-approved practices. What do I mean by non-pre-approved practices? Okay, by right, everything that, since we are under direct selling company, we have to submit to Ministry of Domestic Trade and Consumer Affairs for approval. So our marketing plan, our products and services has been approved by KPD and HCP. So basically, if let's say you come up with a new way to market a product, you have to ensure that the information that you have follows our compensation plan or information. You cannot simply create your own marketing plan. Okay, one of the example is that promoting the sales of product, services, and marketing plan in internet auction sites and independent design website. What do I mean in internet auction sites such as Lazada, Mudah, Shopee? All direct selling are not allowed. All direct selling products are not allowed to be sold in the this platform. Why? By selling in this platform, right, there is no limit. There is limitation. Basically, most of these sellers do not put information such as required by the government, such as cooling off periods, the rights of purchasers, the policies. That is the reason why selling in Lazada Mudah is prohibited. And you cannot create your own website, because if let's say you create your own website, right, there is a risk of you to put information which is not aligned with ENAGICs. And if let's say you somehow unintentionally put information which is against company policies as well as government regulation, there must be a repercussion, which we do not want that to happen. So basically, Again, you cannot promote our products in auction site and also create any independent design website. Okay, one of the issues that by selling it in these sites is discounting, or even outside of this platform, discounting also happen. It is not easy for ENAGIC to apprehend this situation. In fact, this has been happening to all other direct selling companies. Okay, each prices has been submitted to government and need to get approval. So basically, if let's say our price is stated as 13,000, you have to follow that pricing. You cannot somehow twist or offer rebate or even give discount or give other concession at all. It has been approved and you have to stick to it. And if let's say, right, if you receive any complaint for discounting, just drop us an email to compliance and we will do our investigation. Okay, these are the example of non-pre-approved practices. You see here, there's a lot of sellers in Lazada or even Muda or other platform as well, which we are trying to sort it out. We have channeled our frustration towards our Direct Selling Association of Malaysia as well as the ministry, and there are limits on what we can do as a company can do. What we can do is that if we manage to finalize who are the perpetrators who commit such offense, we will take strict disciplinary actions. However, we still need further help from our distributors as well as government and also association. This is considered as ongoing battle that energy is facing, which is not just energy, all other direct selling company. Okay, this is the regulation, and if let's say, right, energy managed to find out the culprit for those who have commit such offenses, any offenses, we will definitely take disciplinary action based as follows. If it's uh if it's a first timer, usually what we'll do is we'll send a letter of warning to indicate the offense, and it is expected for you to write into us to acknowledge such letter. And if let's say after few letters there's no positive feedback, we will issue a letter of suspension and also impose a certain degree of fine. It could be freezing of commission, forfeit of commission, or any disciplinary that which can be considered as deemed necessary to apprehend such scenario. And after the letter of suspension and there's no avail, a letter of termination will be given to the culprit. This acts as a reminder not just to distributor but as well as to the public that ENAGIC is going to take actions against those who commit offenses and against our policies. Okay, what happened if the seller, water, or second-hand machine is a Kangen buyer and not a distributor? Okay, as usual, we will send a notice to notify that such action is against our policy. If let's say he is not a distributor, right, will notify that it's against the policy whereby his or her action also contribute to violation of certain regulations. For example, if they sell water, selling of water requires license from the Ministry of Health, and there is a strict regulation to sell water. So basically, it's not just our policy that disallow distributor or users to sell water. It's the government regulation, and company will notify such individual. And if they say the individual still insists to proceed to do so, we will report to the ministry, and it is up to the ministry to take actions. If possible, we do not want any of our users or distributors being faced with actions from the government. That's why the policies is designed. Policies is designed along with regulation from the government. I hope that answer your question. Okay, moving forward. What have we done? Oh, sorry, we have not. I have not updated these numbers. We have done a lot of things so far. First of all, when I joined ENAGIC, we have a lot of numbers of cases, which include a medical claim, medical device, discounting. We have taken drastic actions as to educate our distributors on the things that they can say, they cannot say, they can do, they cannot do. And throughout these years, cases has dropped. That is as an achievement. However, there are some distributors or publics who are not aware or still doing it, which we need your assistance as well. If they say you have any evidence on the cases, just drop us an email, we will investigate. And to be honest, investigation will take some time, and we can only act within the compound of jurisdiction provided by the company and by the government. Okay, these are the example. For example, if we have suspend a distributor, we will definitely put a notice of suspension, even termination as well. Why do we do so? Is to give awareness to the public that we will take actions. We will not just turn our blind eye and oversee and not take actions, because these are the we want, as I mentioned earlier, we want to create a positive awareness towards the public. We want to gain trust towards the public. We want people to be confident to even try our product. It is something that we, for the long run, it is something for the brand awareness. If let's say the public does not have a good impression or always hear bad things about ENAGIC in the news or social media, it's definitely will drop the awareness of their confidence towards the brand itself. So basically, all distributor must play their own part in adhering to the policies to ensure that if they say I can commit to the energy policies, other people can also commit to energy policies, and the public will trust the brand. We do not want the public to say, oh, energy always have issues. Energy always have this kind of problems. And eventually, the trust will not be there. Okay, for sales on online platform, right? We have done our due diligence to send letters to this platform such as Shopee, Moda, Presto, and Lazada. And Shopee, Moda, Presto did respond and remove it slowly. We cannot ask them to permanently remove it. We cannot ask them to disclose the seller's information. Even if we have tried, the feedback was not good enough. This is because they also are bound by the Personal Data Protection Act. So what we have done, we have done based on the jurisdiction provided within the law, and we have channeled our frustration to Direct Selling Association as well as the ministry. So it is up to the association and ministry to cater to our complaints and see what's their response. At the time being, due to the pandemic, any meeting has been suspended, so you just have to wait. Okay, apart from that, what we have done is that we have put notice such as buyer beware policy, and which has been made available in our Facebook, Instagram, as well as website. Okay, this what we can do is that complain, yes, you can also complain to us. We will do our investigation. Apart from that, what you can do as distributor is to educate your prospective buyer on the risk. Is it worth it to buy from unauthorized sellers such as Lazada, Moda, Shopee, and such? You have to explain. Maybe there is a possibility that the warranty is lapsed. There is a possibility that the machine is not a brand new machine. There is a possibility that it is defective or even counterfeit. So you must educate your group members as well as the public and prospective buyers on the risk. It is not just up to the company, it is also each individual's responsibility to help in curbing this scenario. Okay, if let's say right, you have any further question, just drop me an email, and if you need to contact me personally, you can call me directly. My number is 012-232-6242. I repeat, 012-232-6242. Another session will start at 11 sharp. So that's all from me. Chinese session will start at 11 and Malay session will start at 12. For those who will be interested to join, feel free to join. With that, I'll end up my training for today. Please call me personally if you need further assistance during this pandemic. Again, stay safe, practice good hygiene practice. Please stay at home if necessary. Do not go out and maintain physical distancing at all time. Have a nice day and thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. All right.
Thank you.